Okay, this is just to point you to an article I just wrote on in a magazine, called The Front Line in India. And I've been criticizing COPs for a while, the conference of parties that happen every year. The COP 30 in Belém, Brazil just concluded, and headlines have been talking about how this was a failure and uh, the fossil fuels didn't even get mentioned in the end. Deforestation was mentioned, but the plan to build a roadmap to halting deforestation by 2030 was not even adopted, even though 90 countries supported it. And remember, the COP 30 was held in Belém, Amazon forest, and yet the most important resolution kind of got shortchanged. Many things happened, so we are basically now saying, "Oh no, no, no! We worked hard, and there has been some progress." So I've kind of tried to put together a narrative on how this idea that consensus is required for adopting resolutions at the COPs is becoming a handicap, and this cannot go on. Basically, petro states removed. They lobbied hard and removed any mention of fossil fuels from the final report, which is not good. But the amazing thing is that Colombia and Brazil stepped up. Colombia is going to lead a separate effort of interested parties to develop a plan, a map for phasing out fossil fuels, which has other issues that I discuss in the article. And Brazil said it will lead an effort of the interested parties on mapping a roadmap to halting deforestation. So, good news, but I basically argue in this article that those grassroots leadership by Colombia and Brazil actually give us an idea on how to reform COPs because we don't have the option to continue like this. A cost benefit analysis, a return on investments is needed. The meeting was attended by more than 56,000 people, lots of lobbyists, and it's only second to the Dubai meeting, which had 85,000 people or so. And the number is not lower because people, didn't want to attend. They couldn't attend because the number of rooms available, the expenses, etc., were a factor in reducing the numbers. So if we have so many people flying around and just coming to lobby things, then obviously we need to rethink this whole process. That's the point of the article, and I suggest that the idea of Colombia and Brazil leading separate efforts outside COP framework is a good idea in terms of what we can do in terms of building climate clubs to continue the efforts that essentially allow us to build climate action and so on. Okay, it's a short introduction. I've given you the link to the article. It's behind the paywall. I can't help that because they make money out of this. So if you need a PDF, maybe I'll be able to help if you contact me. But anyway, I wanted to just leave this here as a placeholder for pointing to the article. Okay, see you.